Do you know the difference between cactus and succulents? Cactuses are usually recognized by their needle-like spines, while succulents have softer, fleshy leaves. I really like both families. That's why today I want to bring a cactus into my office. One that is decorative, durable, and actually useful. ReCrafters! Today we're making a green felt cactus to be used as a pincushion for my sewing pins. If you're ready, grab your scraps, sparkle your imagination, and let's ReCraft together! These pins have been homeless for a while. So today we're making a felt cactus that will serve as a pincushion. Here are the materials I'll be using today. My table may look crowded, but everything here has a purpose. About 10 years ago, I made lots of felt cacti, so I still have plenty of leftover green pieces shaped like cactus leaves. Today, one of them will be reincarnated into something new. And to make it even more beautiful, I'll add a few small succulents next to it. I also have fabric and felt scraps. For the succulents, I will use thin green felt. This yogurt bucket will be our cactus pot. With the help of a hot glue gun, I'll cover it using a jean belt. Another piece of scrap, as you can guess. I have scissors and a utility knife, black thread for sewing, needles, and yellow embroidery thread to create the cactus spines. A pencil and a red marker for drawing patterns, and of course, a blank sheet of paper to design my own cactus template. Let's start with the leftover felt cactus leaf. Today, it will be reborn in a new form. Now I have 2 pieces of thick green felt. To create symmetrical shapes, fold a piece of paper in half and draw only one side of your design. When you open it, you will have a perfectly balanced shape. Check it often until you're happy with the result. I want 2 cactus bodies with the same shape but different sizes. So, I duplicate the pattern and make one slightly smaller, like a baby cactus. Or even the baby of a baby. When placing your pattern on fabric, felt or cardboard, don't just put it in the center. Move it around and find the position that creates the least waste. I need 6 pieces in total, but I can only fit 3 on one side of the felt. And here they are, 6 identical pieces. First, I will sieve the edges using a blanket stitch, which is my favorite. This way, I can join 2 pieces together neatly. Here is an important tip. When you start, make a knot by passing the thread through your first loop. This gives you a strong and secure beginning. Next, I switch to embroidery thread. I place one sewn piece over another and stitch straight down the middle. This part can be tricky. The felt is thick and the needle is small, but keep going. Don't forget to draw a straight guideline in the center first. It really helps keep your stitches neat. Watch closely. These scraps will disappear in just a moment. Abracadabra! Finally, using the yellow embroidery thread, I create the cactus spines along the edges like this. Twisting the thread between your fingers can help you make neat little knots more easily. Abracadabra! Oh no, there is no room for the baby cactus. Goodbye, baby. You never even had a chance in this world. But at least I could show you how to duplicate a shape in smaller size. Anyway, no time to get discouraged, because if you stop, everything falls apart. So instead, I will make some succulents. They will help cover the surface of the pot while adding a nice decorative touch. First, I cut out 6 large petals. Then, medium-sized ones. And finally, the smallest pieces. Using a red marker, I gently color the edges to give them more depth. Now, let's sieve them together, layer by layer, starting from the largest and working our way to the smallest. Following the same steps, I make 2 succulents. Now, it's time for the recycled pot. I start by cutting the thicker parts of the plastic using a utility knife. Then refine the edges with scissors. Next, I wrap the bucket with a scrap jean belt. It really looks good, but I might add more decoration later. To fill the pot, I use packaging waste and fabric scraps. They will stay hidden inside, quietly recycled forever. I thought that if I glue a round piece of cardboard on top, everything will stay securely inside. I know, I didn't show this piece earlier. Honestly, I didn't think of it at first. But this cardboard also creates a perfect base to glue the cactus onto. As you can see, some white areas are still visible, so let's cover them with scrap felt. Now, I'm checking my ribbon drawer to find something decorative for the pot. If you haven't seen my ribbon organizer video, I highly recommend it. It completely decluttered my stash. This little piece looks perfect with the denim.
Once the cactus is ready, I want to add a flower on top, again using scraps. First, I create the center using a very common technique. Then I cut the pink petals. I make smaller cuts in the middle of each petal. The simple trick helps shape them better once they are seen. Now, I gather them all together on a single thread. And finally, my slightly naughty cactus meets its pink flower. Here is my little creation. I wish I could make a round cactus because I'm fond of the round ones, but since my shelf is long and narrow, this shape works better. But don't worry, in the next videos we'll make more cacti using worn-out green clothes.
I hope this video inspired you and gave you a little motivation about recrafting. So, if you like my cactus, if you do your own cactus, please share your photos with me and tell me your ideas. So until next time, stay well!